Because Fuck You, That's Why is a founding member of the Odd Pods Media Network.
Got him. Yo, what's up?
Yo!
Welcome to episode 249 of BFYTW.
249 is chilling to the spine, baby.
Quarter 1,000 already.
I just don't know what Stevie's on today, but I'm not vibing. I'm not
It's not
vibing.
the same stuff I'm on, apparently.
I'm not vibing with it for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of staring at you in confusion for almost everything you've done since I walked in the room.
Is it too random today?
It might be a little too much.
random?
It might be a little too
Yeah?
much. I'm just saying.
Oh no, man.
I'm just saying, maybe for me. I mean, maybe for our audience, it's going to be amazing.
I
So
don't know. I hope.
It's a warmer day, so he's got more energy.
Yeah.
More
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
than he knows what to
They
do
let me
with.
run around the yard a little
It
bit.
is genuinely nice out, ladies and gentlemen.
He's also been on vacation for about a week, so he's already going up the walls.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
No,
That'll do
baby. Yes.
That'll do it.
It's fucked up, man.
1,000%.
Yeah. I've been inside too long.
1,000%.
It's been cold and I've been inside.
Yeah, he's been not doing anything for too long.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big episode planned for episode 250. So this episode is actually going to be something of a chill episode. And we're recording both on the same day, so we're able to reward ourselves with a weekend off next week, which we are just going to use to chill.
Yes.
But you are still going to receive your weekly BFYTW at the appointed date and time as per usual. And like I said, 250 is going to be a banger.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you stick around for that. In the meanwhile, we're just going to chill. We're taking kind of a chill episode just because I put a lot of fucking effort into 250. So, I drew the line somewhere. I'm like, even though it feels like we've had a chill show relatively recently, I'm like, we're going to do so again. There's been enough going on. It's the holidays. So there's a bunch of stuff we could probably talk about. I guess I will start with,
Fuck yeah.
he's a gamer and a storyteller, and he's my youngest friend. It is the Ogmeister 2000.
I don't have that.
He's a gamer and a storyteller. It's Oggy Doggy 0.
I'm not going to say I spent like a split second looking for that 2000. I'm like, wait, we don't have that. And I literally had to tell myself, we don't have that soundbite. Click the fucking right one.
This is the same clever motherfucker who tricked Stevie into starting the countdown just moments ago.
I tricked myself.
Apparently, but
Dude,
I mean, you are a clever motherfucker. So
got me, man.
that was genuinely very good. But your confusion here is delightful. I don't really have a question. I guess if I had a question, it would just be, how was your holiday, man?
Good. Honestly, actually a pretty good holiday. Really chill. Got to, as you get older, you kind of more appreciate it for what it is, which is time with your family and friends. So I got spending time with friends, whether it's through games or, whatever. It was nice.
Yeah, that was me in my 20s, maybe early 30s. Now it's just a stress ball that I just can't wait to get past and done and over with.
Is it like the tradition of it, or what's the reasoning? You never really say why.
It's everything. It's having to pick out like appropriate gifts. It's how much money I have to spend. It's like everything.
Well, I
It's
just say you're not doing
It's
it.
being surrounded by Christmas music 24/7.
That I get. Yeah, that's annoying.
And,
Surprisingly avoided it.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
at a school.
Yeah, you got screwed.
I work in an office and people play what they want, and like, I don't have a say. I really don't. I'm not the boss. I'm still somehow after 10 years of this company, I'm still low man on the totem pole. I think it's high time I left, honestly.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I think it's high time I left, honestly. Anybody hiring an IT guy that can work remotely? I'd prefer not to have to move, because being able to do BFYTW is pretty much the only thing I live for at this point. So that would be ideal. Just throwing that out there. But I'm glad your holiday was okay.
Damn.
I took that over with my maudlin ass too fucking quick. Like Augie didn't even get to explain like why it was great, aside from getting
Aaron's just like,
to spend time.
Your holiday sucks too.
I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you enjoed it, but I didn't.
I can't remember
it's all
why it was
about
great
me,
anymore.
damn
It's
it.
fine.
It's all about me. No, I'm sorry, Og. I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to cry all over your your happy holiday.
Or it's like the guy that shows up like, how are you today? Well, I'm doing, my life is terrible. And starts breaking down. in front of you,
Horrible.
like,
I have to celebrate Christmas.
It's
I'm just like,
terrible. I hate it.
it's like getting
I hate
flashbang.
it.
You're staring going, what
Right?
the fuck just happened?
This is a true story, and this is when I truly gave up on Christmas. Is like I drove to my mom's house for Christmas Day to do the feast and exchanging of gifts and all that.
Yeah.
And I got my brother's partner a couple of bottles of wine that I know he likes. And when I arrived and opened the door, they fell out of the truck and smashed on the driveway.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, I gotta get him another gift really quick. So I just literally went on my phone and bought him a gift card on Amazon and sent it to him. And I was like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. But I think that was the moment that like literally any remaining vestiges of like holiday cheer were extinguished. I've got nothing left. I don't care about this anymore.
I mean, that's fair, man.
I want out.
But
honestly.
there's nothing forcing you to celebrate it. It's
I
you.
don't need.
You could just tell people, "Hey, I'm not going to do this anymore." And if they're your friends and respect you, they'll be like, "Okay, cool."
They do, and my friends have all been pretty cool about it.
Yeah.
Like CJ is basically like, "We're just making cookies for people," and I'm like, "That's
That's
cool.
all we did.
I'm fine."
And I
Yeah.
was like, I told you I was going to make you cookies anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I owed you
we didn't
cookies.
exchange gifts, and
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah.
But it's different when it's family.
No.
Like it's a family tradition, and if I tell them I'm not taking part next year, I don't know how they're going to respond.
My parents and I don't do gifts at all.
I mean,
My sister and I don't do gifts. We don't. We just don't.
I'm glad you have that worked out.
But all you have to do is tell them.
We
dude.
yell at each other every year
Yeah.
whenever we do get
Like we don't. We just don't.
Why'd you do that?
All you do is tell them.
Why'd you do
I'm just
that?
not into this.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say. It's. I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like it's hard.
It doesn't help matters that my mom and her boyfriend are hardcore Christians.
Yeah.
So I know the day the event means more to them. So I just don't know how that's going to go over. But I am feeling more and more like that's a step that needs to be taken for
Yeah.
sure. Because I genuinely am burning out every year.
It's
when it
not
comes
worth
to
the
this
stress,
stuff.
man. It's
Yeah.
really not.
Well, Christmas is more than gifts. And
Yeah.
anyone who doesn't see that
Yeah.
doesn't know what
I mean,
Christmas
I
is.
genuinely enjoyed spending the time with my family. Like, we don't get together all that often. When we do, like, even, like, it's... it could be more enjoyable. We spend a lot of time looking at our screens,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
which is just kind of...
Like you do this from home.
But, you know, anytime I offer to bring something up that we can all participate in, like a board game or something like that, like, it immediately gets shot down.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right, fine. I guess we'll just sit here and look at our screens.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't see the loss
But-
in that. You can
But
get
I
on-
still loved it, and I still love that feeling when I absolutely nail a gift, which doesn't happen often, but when it does, it feels really good.
Right.
And yeah, I'm just chasing that dragon harder and harder every year, and it never seems to pan out. But you know, enough about me. He's a podcaster and a veteran, and it turns out that makes him a veteran podcaster. It's the S800.
It's Steve. What a weird asshole.
You know it.
The original and still the best. The Arnold Schwarzenegger of podcasters. It's the OG Midnight Smoke Stevie 800. What's going on, my man?
Stevie
What's
800.
up, man?
What is up, sir?
Dude,
That is a Terminator reference for those who don't get it.
They're like, I don't understand. How old are these guys? Well, I grew up in the fucking 80s and 90s, bitch.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Anyway,
Dude, doing okay. Again, the sun's out and they let me outside. It's been nice.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I got to like hobble around and walk
Yeah.
over here and then come into the studio.
Very cool.
No, it's been chill. It's been crazy because I've been on vacation for school, so it's weird being home so much. But every day I'm like making myself do something. Like,
Right.
all right, take care of this, and then tomorrow I'll take care of this. Like every day, just like today, I got to drain all the drains and clean the bathroom and the floors. Like, it's, it makes me feel good to have shit clean. It drives me nuts when shit's dirty, so it was fun. I was cleaning. I'm going to do more tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to vacuum tomorrow. With Febreze powder.
You just getting high off of cleaning.
Pretty much, man.
Word.
There's got to be other things to get high off of, right?
It's those chemicals is what's
one
making
would
them
think
high.
you'd already plumbed those depths.
Nah.
One would think.
You would
Nope.
think.
Apparently not. You weirdo. You delightful weirdo.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful little joy goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and finally, I'm your host, Pantsless Erin. Hit it, Mexi.
Pantsless Erin.
The host of BFYTW.
Pantsless Erin.
He'll trick some stoners for a laugh or two.
Pantsless Erin.
And I'm, what's his name? From Terminator. To extend this metaphor even further, I'm the guy who dies holding the thing above the detonator.
Oh, fuck, dude, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
He's the
could.
guy who helped-
I
he
could
found the
probably
arm.
name the actor before I could name
Yeah, he
the
found the arm that had the chip
character
in it or
Yeah.
some shit, and he's the reason that Cyberdyne was actually
Yeah,
created
and,
enough to start the robot apocalypse.
Linda Hamilton nearly murdered him and his wife in their
Oh
home.
my god! Yeah, that was insane.
It was an intense scene, and
That
then
was nuts.
and then they somehow brought him around to their side. Like,
He's like, we can destroy
I was
it.
like, this bitch tried to kill me and my wife. Fuck no.
Yeah,
You
give a
people are crazy.
fuck.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Judgment Day's gonna happen one way or the other, motherfucker.
Now I'm just gonna speed things up.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
gonna
fuck
make
y'all.
Skynet happen tomorrow.
Robots everywhere. Hit the switch.
Right. It's so funny.
Fucking Terminator.
And that movie like tries to play with time so hard.
It does. It did okay. I mean, it did okay.
Honestly, if Terminator 2 had ended like properly, it would have been like a total time paradox because almost everything that happens as a result of the Skynet thing happening no longer happens. So now there's nothing stopping Skynet from happening. And it's like you can't like logic your way out of that one.
No.
Like you just can't. It's just
It's because
okay.
humans came up with it. If Skynet came up
Listen,
with this, we would have been fine.
It's a storytelling conceit. That's all it is.
It is.
Oh,
It's because it came
I don't
from the
know
human
what the
perspective.
how the fuck did we get onto this?
I don't know.
I was just making this Terminator names.
Fuck, dude, we
for
should
you
watch
guys.
Terminator.
We're just all gonna sit down and
When
watch
was the last
Terminator
time?
2.
Like, let's watch the first one. When was the last time you watched the first one?
I saw it on a cable channel like I don't know years ago.
How did it look?
must have been-
Horrible, right?
Must have been like 10 or so.
Oh
didn't
no, it
actually-
probably looked
didn't
good
actually
back
look that
then.
bad.
Yeah.
Didn't actually look that bad.
Damn, I'm kind of curious. They probably remaster it now though and shit.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
know they remastered the second one. They remastered the fuck out of the second
Did
one.
they? Oh yeah, because that one was the most popular, I think.
Oh my god, it was
Yeah.
huge.
It was.
huge.
I cried at the end.
That's an incredible movie.
It's
all
fucking
things
awesome.
being equal.
It's so good.
My favorite scene is the T-800 being told not to kill anyone.
Oh,
So he takes a minigun and takes everyone out at the legs. Like all of them.
It's so fucked up.
It's fucked up to watch, but at the same time, it's like, well, he's
Okay.
following orders.
None of them guys is walking ever again.
Oh, yeah.
Half of them are not gonna survive.
The entire police force
Yeah.
just can't walk
They're not
anymore.
gonna. They don't have that many surgeons to work on the entire force
Oh
at
my
once.
god,
to say,
they're
like
so
they're
fucked.
fucked. They
They're
are
so
fucked. That movie is fucked up when you look at it, like logically too. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Also, like the logic that like, oh, if you just shoot him in the leg, it won't kill him; it'll just incapacitate him. Completely forgetting that stress can kill you.
Yeah, bleed out, hemorrhaging.
Yeah, the isn't the biggest blood carrying the vein or whatever in the leg, in the thigh?
yeah,
Yeah,
goes right into the groin area too.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. If you get hit in the groin, you're bleeding.
You're
out.
fucked. Like
Yeah.
you have to seal it. I don't want to get into this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you off the
You're
air.
starting to get
I'll
grossed
tell
out.
you off air.
Oh
but-
no, I don't want to hear about you seeing somebody die this way. I'd rather not.
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Fair enough. Let's.
Stevie's been in Iraq 3 times. Just
He
FYI.
didn't die.
He's alive.
He's alive. Barely. He has no penis anymore. But, he's alive. He wishes he wasn't, but he's alive.
Fucked up. No, I didn't see that.
Please don't. Please don't.
We're not getting into it. Well, I'll tell you something else. Oh no, I can't tell you.
We
Fuck.
don't have to get into any of this.
Never mind.
This is between you and your therapist. Jesus
true.
Christ.
No, it's been a couple weeks.
He left a while ago.
He left. He started working from home.
Absolutely refuses to be on the podcast, no matter how many times we ask.
Yep.
Um,
I don't know why. So fucked up.
we veered into some weird
I don't
territory
know, man.
here.
This is strange
This
as
is
fuck.
very weird.
This is like a BS thing, dude. This
I
is where
know.
we go with BS show. This is fucking turning.
We've gone into weirdness.
Let's be goofy.
So I've explained most of my holiday, but
Yes.
here's the really good part. The one thing that went
part.
the one thing that went right this holiday for me was, and it very nearly didn't. Like, my mom asked for a computer this year,
Oh, okay.
and I'm like, that's something I can do easy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I even have one. I have like a mini PC. And at first she was like, nah, I don't want a PC. I was thinking more of like a laptop. And I'm like, all right, well, I can point out some ones you might want to buy, yada, 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 but I can't really get you that for Christmas. It's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
And then she kind of did an about face, like with 2 weeks left to go before Christmas. She's like, no, as long as it's small enough, because I posted some PCs that I was willing to sell on Facebook.
Thinking like tower.
Yeah, she was thinking like an actual desktop, and I was like, no, it's a mini PC. It's tiny. And she was like, okay, I guess if it'll fit on my husband's mom's desk.
You're just like, it'll fit in a bookshelf. It'll fit as the size of a book.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is the size of a good sized novel. Like it is.
Yes.
It is not very large at all.
Like about this size, right?
Like about
this
the size
Thane novel.
About the size of Thane,
created
maybe
by
a little
your
wider
grandma.
and not as tall.
Yeah, okay,
To
but
fit some of the other components.
Why?
It's a bit more
Why?
squarish.
about that size.
Yeah, but about that size, yeah. It's just also a little thicker, but it has like
Two things.
You dick. Yes, very good.
Oh my god,
That's
Augie.
funny.
I fucking love you so much, dude.
Clever motherfucker.
That was great.
No, it's about it's about the size of good steak. And it's
That's
it's,
fair.
So I came over the one day and I'm like, yeah, it'll fit just fine. Like her mom's desk was not very large, so I understood why she was concerned about space.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, the monitor and the PC will easily fit on here. And she was like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. Just tell me when to pay. I'm like, you don't have to pay me a thing. I'm getting it for you for Christmas.
Yeah.
So she was like, the one thing it has to have, because we can't run cables through the house, like our wiring is not great, was it has to have Wi-Fi. And I'm like, okay, that won't be a problem, I assume. So I went and looked it up. Sure enough, like I opened up the mini PC and I saw it had like a little, almost like an NVMe slot, but not quite. And I'm
Okay.
like, I think that's the wireless card slot. So I looked it up and sure
Oh, the
enough.
little card.
Yeah. So I looked it up and sure enough, this machine does support a wireless card. This particular one just didn't come with one.
Oh.
I'm like, okay,
Fair.
I'll buy a wireless card. Get it on Amazon. It shows up. It fits in perfect. I'm like, I started up. No signal. Like the wireless is there and turned on and working, but there's like absolutely zero signal. I'm like, I fucking forgot something, didn't I? And sure enough, I'm like, this is a Wi-Fi 6 card. Wi-Fi 6, and in fact, all Wi-Fi need a sort of antenna. Most earlier Wi-Fi antennas are built, I think, right into the motherboard.
Yes.
Whereas Wi-Fi 6 has an external antenna, so it needs an actual like cable that plugs into the chip and then runs to an actual antenna that, is on the outside of the machine and sticks up and down like a usual, like a cable TV antenna used to be almost.
Right.
Just not as tall.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll buy some antenna cables. I go online, I buy antenna cables. They arrive with 4 days to go before Christmas.
Shit.
They arrive just barely, like 4 days left to go. And I take the chip out and I start putting the cable on and it won't snap in.
No.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And so I go back online and I take a look. And sure enough, wouldn't you believe there are 2 different kinds of wireless antenna for Wi-Fi 6. And I'm just like, I'm going to scream. Like, why wasn't this standardized? What the fuck is wrong with people? So I found the right kind of cable. I'm like, can I get it fast enough? And they're like, sure, if you pay out the ass. I'm like, fine, pay out the ass. Get me these fucking things before Christmas. And it shows up with 2 days left to go.
Fuck.
They finally fucking snap in. I'm sitting here with my thumbnail trying desperately to plug it in. It is,
Yeah, it's a little white.
It is
connector.
almost microscopic. It is tiny.
Oh.
Get it plugged in. The antenna, like the actual like it's not gold. It's like brass, I think, but it screws into the outer shell.
Yeah.
It's the actual bolt that is supposed to go in there too wide. The hole is too small. I'm like, motherfucker! Just take a drill, and I fucking drilled that bitch out. Made that hole wide enough for the bolt to fit in. Tightened it the fuck up so it wouldn't go anywhere. Like I must have spent like a good several hours making sure that these fucking antennas were solidly there and weren't gonna move, even if you screwed and unscrewed the antenna a whole bunch of times.
Right.
Because the first time I tried it, I screwed the antenna and then the bolt started turning too. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
Get it off. Make sure it's super, super duper tight. Test it. Working beautifully. I get it to Mom's on Christmas Day. There's no power.
To the actual device?
The outlet is further down the wall and it's a 2-prong, not a 3.
Oh, they don't have ground. Okay.
Mom's like, I have an adapter.
Oh.
It still doesn't work. Me and her husband are both like just kind of looking at each other like, I don't know. Maybe we can run an extension cable out to somebody else's house. And then this was the funniest part. This is the whole. This is the thing that kind of redeemed everything. We're still trying to figure it out. It's plugged into the wall with the adapter, still getting no power. My mom goes over to the wall and flips the switch, and it turns on. And I'm like, "You son of a bitch!" God damn it. Of course.
Yep.
We were too stupid to not think that maybe the switch on the wall controls the power to the room.
Oh my God.
So it
fuck?
finally fucking worked. My mom finally has a computer. I told her, very quickly, here's the password, here's how it works, enjoy it. She absolutely loves it. She's been sending me messages like almost every day. Thank you so much. This computer is awesome.
That's
I'm so
great.
happy. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yes.
It was all worth it. It was all worth it.
See? That's awesome.
I can die now.
But that's all I needed.
Yeah, so that was my Christmas adventure. I think we've been
Holy
going
hell.
for a good decent length. Let's say we take a break now. When we come back, we're going to talk more about what we've been up to and what we're going to be up to right after this.
Hey, you there. We've got a question for you. Are you tired of clickbait stories and the loudest voices driving discussions in culture and entertainment?
If so, I'm Dylan.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Corey. And we host the podcast From the Middle. We're middle-class guys living in the middle of America, in the middle chapters of our lives with points of view somewhere in the middle.
We take a more reasonable and centrist approach in our discussions covering genres like comedy, culture, entertainment, and interviews, with really interesting folks like business owners, comic creators, doctors, news anchors, New York Times best-selling illustrators, professional stand-up comics, and more. We really value a relaxed and conversational podcast, one that we hope is so fun and laid back, you'll forget you're not actually hanging out with us.
So search at From the Mid Pod, just like it sounds, or check us out everywhere you can find podcasts.
Welcome back to BFYTW, where at least one person in this room believes that deer can't see the color orange.
I'm never going on a hunting trip with Steve. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you with that bright.
Oh, no, the deer won't see you. We're fine. That's why humans wear orange when they go hunting deer. If they couldn't see orange, the humans wouldn't wear orange to go hunting.
Oh,
now
Jesus
would
Christ.
they?
No. The orange is not for the deer.
Yes, it is.
It is not. It is for the other humans so they don't get shot.
Why are humans hunting other humans?
They're not.
They are apparently.
They're hunting deer, and they know that if they see something bright orange, it's not going to be a deer, so they don't shoot it.
I'm telling your sister.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Now you're in trouble.
In for it now. You're totally in for it now.
We're gonna actually get a voicemail from her. What in the fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
So unbelievable. All right. So we have some comments and a voicemail, if I'm not mistaken.
We do.
Should we go through those comments?
Let's go through them. This happens to be a comment on the Patreon show of 246, recording with Augie Chili Doggy. Heck yeah, that was a nice chill episode.
It was.
And we have a message from William M. Because fuck you, they white.
Oh, yeah.
What, did you forget what we were fucking around on that episode?
This was the racist episode.
The racist episode. It was the white
my
privilege
God.
episode.
White privileged
The
episode.
white privilege episode.
Hey man, if I got white privilege, I'm using it to show how fucked up the system is.
That's fair.
I-
At least he's using his privilege for good.
I think that's a brilliant
He's like Spider-Man.
workaround to avoid
He's Western
taking
New
any
York Spider-Man.
responsibility
I take no responsibility.
for the racism expressed.
No, I take responsibility for what I say, but I take no responsibility for how they fucking
Take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you
All
take it
right.
personally, you're not paying attention.
Okay.
But his second comment was sorry.
Yeah. No. I am also sorry. I'm deeply very sorry for that whole episode. I'm just very sorry.
I'm not. It was fucking funny.
Man.
Regardless, thank you so much,
Thank you, William. Much
And
appreciated.
thank
Someone
you
hasn't
for-
hung out with Jabbo.
Right? And thank you for hanging with us on the smoke session that was just done last
Yeah, that
weekend.
was pretty fun.
Freaking amazing, dude.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and Erin, thank you for stopping in and hanging and chilling with us for a bit too. It was fucking entertaining,
it's
man.
No big deal. I was on lunch and I was like, I see there's in the studio. I'm gonna go check them out, and I'm like, oh no, it's the smoke thing. I'm like, oh, Zoom link. Let's give this a shot.
Heck yeah.
And it was fun. It was a genuinely good time. I couldn't stick around long, sadly, but I did enjoy hanging out.
Yeah, we missed you. We
yeah.
talked about our other thing we did. We talked about that on
The shroom venture.
Not that. Oh, we can go into that later.
Yeah, we will.
But yes, we will.
I need to.
You need to know answers to questions that you have.
Yes.
But
Answers we may or may not.
About space and time.
space and time. I totally forgot where I was going with that.
Yeah, so did I. Do we have any other comments?
We have a voice message.
Oh.
And it's from someone named Mushroom at FunGuy68.
At myconid.com. It really is a mushroom.
Yeah. So we're just gonna play it.
It's 3 seconds long.
Oh.
Eat a bean.
Excellent. Thank you, Mushroom.
No idea who that is.
That's awesome.
I don't know what anyone expected, but there you go.
That's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. Eat a bean.
Yes. Eat a bean.
Oh, who was that?
Mushroom?
It was you.
Mushroom.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
No, it wasn't. That guy's an idiot. He said 68 instead of 69. He fucked it up.
He couldn't even get the email
He
address.
couldn't even get the numbers right.
That mushroom was on something.
Yes, because mushrooms are primarily known for the number 69.
And talking. And sending emails and voicemails.
Doesn't myconid mean mushroom?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's so awesome.
Yeah, Mike and
Like
You and your science. I fucking love it.
mushroom. It basically said mushroom 68 from mushroom.com.
it said fun guy, FUNGUI.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got that part.
68
I didn't know
at
the.
MikeandIt.com.
That's fuck. I never knew that, dude. I am learning mad shit today. This is awesome,
Sometimes I feel my jokes go a little too far.
dude. That's mad deep, man. Like you hit the liver with that one. Like you were just trying to scrape it, but you hit the whole liver.
You hit the liver.
Yeah, it's cut deep.
What fucking saying was that?
You cut deep, man. You hit the liver.
Okay.
See, you're all learning shit too.
Stevie knows exactly how deep in your body the liver is.
Just enough.
I'm again not going to ask. 'Cause I feel it's just going to dredge up bad memories from my boy. So we're just going to move on. Let's see what else have we been up to. I've been rewriting
Rewriting.
the fuck out of novel number 2.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. It's up to 93,000 words at this point.
Dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean,
I don't say 93,000 words in a year.
Yeah, here's the thing, and you don't. But
I want somebody to go back and count the years worth of BFYTW and see how many words Augie says.
So
Don't.
one of the biggest and best notes that I got from one of my beta
torture
readers was that I was trying to cram a fantasy adventure into a mystery thriller space. I was basically trying to write one book the way I knew how to write another one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was trying to switch genres while only having experience in one genre. So it was like...
Okay.
I was like, okay, so for this to feel more like a satisfying fantasy adventure, you need to take more time. You need to space it out a little bit. The pace needs to be slower, generally speaking.
Right.
You want it to ramp up towards the end, naturally, like all good adventures. You want it to get more exciting as you get closer to the climax. But otherwise, you got to actually really take your time, like explore the space. And I also wanted to make the main relationship in the book to be more of a slow burn.
Makes sense.
Because it reaches its not climax is the wrong word.
Because it's fantasies, you want to add that into there a little.
It hits the
makes sense. Most fantasy
it hits
has
the mark.
It
It was hitting the mark too early, and I was like, it needs to be more. And one of the notes I received was there should be more of a will they won't they sort of thing, and stretching it out a little will help with that. So I actually just kind of rewrote several scenes to make it a little bit more not quite so certain that things were going to work out, and all that stuff.
Oh, he's with this woman. Oh, ends up being his cousin or some shit like shit.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I went the incest route, Steven. Yeah. Well done.
No, not that he's doing her. You know what? It's your story.
I love that your mind immediately jumped to he's fucking his cousin.
That's not what it But if you put this shit in the book, I am 100% for it.
Game of Thrones made that part and parcel of the fantasy experience.
What gave it away? The 9,000 words?
It had to have been. Something's not right there.
There's too many. He's trying to explain something in this book.
Anyway, dear God in heaven.
He's trying to explain something. Oh my God, yes.
Oh hell.
The action and the excuse for the action.
Oh.
Okay. So we're just gonna move on again.
What the fuck? Like, come out of left field, to be honest.
Just completely bail from this conversation. just fucking out. I'm pulling the ripcord. I'm getting the fuck out of this.
You see, we're getting too close to the truth. That's what it is. We're too close to the truth.
I didn't throw the pitch. I just hit it.
Dude, that's another one. Is that a real saying, or did you come up with that? I don't
know.
Dude, that could be a shirt, too. Augie's a genius.
I'm sure it's been said somewhere.
Yeah.
Not by anybody famous like Augie.
Along with that hit the liver. And it's cold, so it's rough. Other t-shirt design sayings Steve has come up with this very day. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, it's been a good time.
Fuck yes.
No kidding.
Aside from that, I've pretty much just been working on getting episode 250 up and running.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
I've also taken on some more duties on another podcast.
You whore.
It's my turn to cheat on you.
You whore.
You started you cheated on me first.
Did I?
That's true.
Yes, you did.
How?
Actually. P.S.
That was before BFY was really even a thing.
No. I was referring to the weed podcast you were doing with Javo.
That never went anywhere.
Oh, well.
We've talked twice. We've recorded twice. and then nothing came of it. I don't think.
Oh, boo.
It's
Sadly.
scheduling is very
It's so
difficult
hard
nowadays.
Like we're all adults. He's
We're
got
finding that
kids.
seems to be the number one issue a lot with a lot of things.
Is being
Yeah.
an adult
Scheduling.
and having scheduling is hard.
scheduling.
It so sucks.
Fair enough.
We should get a hold of him tomorrow.
But the GateLeapers have asked me, and I've accepted, to do a monthly quick little game
Nice.
for the GateLeapers to play Matt and Audra versus each other.
That's awesome.
So once a month, I'm bringing them a new game every single
my
month that
God,
they can play
yes.
versus each other. Going to try and make it about current fandoms that are, the things that are going on nowadays, so to keep it relevant and current and stuff like that. But it's going to be a once a month thing. It's not going to be super huge. It's going to be about 20 minutes long. But we did a little preview of what we are doing in episode 250. So
Really?
I thought that would be appropriate. It also kept the work down, so I didn't have to stretch myself too much on this one.
Nice.
But yeah, we did the first episode of that. It should be coming out hopefully next month sometime. I'm excited for that. But I believe it's a Patreon exclusive for them. So So if you don't already follow the GateLeapers on Patreon, you might want to consider it. If you're a fan of mine, you'll find me on there, like I said, once a month for the bonus round, which will be fun.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to be different every month. I've decided it's going to be a different game every time.
Oh no shit.
So
Nice.
yeah, it'll be fun.
That's
It's
fucking
gonna be
awesome,
be a
man.
good time. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can put together for them. But
Hell
that's
yeah.
pretty much everything I've been up to.
Oh no shit.
This past month has been Christmas and writing and that
Nice.
and BFYTW. So that's pretty much everything I've been up to. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's been a lot. We just recently for Patreon do a smoke session.
Yep.
That we did mention previously, where Erin jumped into Discord with us. He was
Yep.
not in studio with us, unfortunately, but then he would never be able to leave.
Correct.
He would have been permanently just on the couch.
Fused into it.
Yes.
Even.
But it was
like a less mobile Jabba the Hutt.
yes. So if you're on Patreon, definitely check that out. It was amazing. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, yes.
Solo.
Fucking unreal. Who knew Augie had a Jabba impression?
Who doesn't?
I was
Anyone who's
telling-
watched that movie.
I was telling Augie, man, he was doing impressions during the smoke session and shit. That he's got to be in the book too. If you do an audio book for
you
book
should have
two,
heard my.
you got to have him in there for.
You
it was
missed out.
fucking awesome.
Anyone who hasn't already checked it out, check out our smoke session. Where when I was naming off our Patreon members, I actually tried for the Long Island accent that Erin so desperately craves for me,
It's so good. It's so good, dude.
albeit in haste. But
Still.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. But we wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to William M. for joining us during the smoke session.
Hell yeah.
He jumped in and was there for almost the entirety of it. And it was fucking awesome being able to converse with him on top of everything else we were talking about. Like,
That
it
was
was
wild.
it was crazy. It was over an hour of just us having fun with everybody. And we didn't even get to the game I prepared. Like, I prepared a game like 3 weeks ago. And it's been sitting here
It's just
in the
sitting.
chamber, ready to go. And I'm like, well, we'll do this during, because we're only going to have so much to talk about. Nope. It was so much easier when you have somebody in there with you to converse with and everything. It was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
third and fourth person in there makes it like just roll. It was so much fun.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. But yeah, if you're on Patreon, check it out. It released last week.
Hell yeah.
It will also be released on YouTube. Yesterday. It'll also be released on YouTube to try to get that up now that we're doing a lot more on YouTube. Augie and I started posting our regular episodes on there on Thursday as well with just a slideshow going. And then we're trying to build it up a little bit just to see what we can do. We posted that one yesterday and it already
Build
had
it
like,
up.
yeah, hell yeah, dude. Build
Buttercup.
it up.
Don't break my heart. Donna.
Oh,
there it is.
I wish we had the
Slapped.
rights to that movie because I would so play that
Slapped
right now. I would
with
so
DMCA.
play that. Other than that, Twitch, we're getting into Twitch streaming.
Hell
which is
yeah, that's another
fucking-
thing we did.
Fucking fun as hell.
Holy shit, we
Oh,
busted
we gotta
out
go back and
Rocket
watch that
League.
video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocket League was fun as hell, man. That was joyous.
Yes, that was great. I
That
had
was an incredible time.
such a fucking blast with that shit. That I think I posted that as well already. That'll be on BFYTW's YouTube.
Hell yeah.
But we had DJ Xanthus got a hold of me and said, "Hey, let's stream on Christmas Eve." Fucking okay.
Yeah.
Invited
sold.
Augie and Erin, and we had all BFY, and they're playing Rocket League in these weird ass game modes, which was just fun as fuck. Like, it was really entertaining.
Yeah. The one thing I don't mind, because the whole thing I think was CJ's idea to begin with in the first place. But why wasn't the team called BFYTW?
Because it was originally Proper Rumpus. That's what we just played under
Oh,
before.
okay.
So it was PLM.
Which are not the initials of Proper Rumpus.
PRM. Proper Rumpus Media.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
PLM?
PLM.
The People's Liberation Army.
Yeah. People's Liberation Military.
Yeah, it's those guys. That's our team now.
Yeah,
they sponsored us. What am I gonna say? No, it's $5, man. $5.
$5 is $5.
Had to
Five
take
whole
it.
bucks.
So their logo's on all our
We'll
cars
give you
now.
$5.
Shit.
But yeah, we can always change it up.
Our new T-shirt: War crimes are us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's really not. We're not doing that. That's fucked up. But yeah,
More than $5.
It's gotta be a lot more. Just for all the legal fees we're gonna have to pay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we streamed
Millions, so we can retire.
We streamed on Twitch under my Twitch channel, the Midnight Smoke channel. I think we're gonna do it a little bit more often if everybody's
Fuck,
down. I really had
yes.
fun. And
Fuck yes.
it's another outlet.
I wanted to do it the next day.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did.
like, I jumped into Rocket League and just started playing on my own. I'm like, I'm having too much fun
We're
with
like,
this.
well, play Vermintide? Nope, I'm playing Rocket League. And I'm just
Fuck.
like, I just want to burn out on it. That's my problem. Because if I play a game too much, I'll just be like, I don't want to play it at all, and then I'll just stop doing it. And
Yeah.
I can't. No, if I'm gonna play this, I want to have fun with it.
But on the other hand, this is a game with a high skill ceiling. Like
Yeah.
you can learn how to do crazy, incredible things with the flight engine, so to speak.
The flight and
Dude, that shit is
The
fun.
physics.
if
Really?
if you get enough boost, you can actually like literally do some insane air tricks,
Yeah.
blocks and saves and all sorts of stuff. So like, I was like, I want to keep getting better, and I want to get better and better at the game. So I just kept playing it.
Fuck yeah.
But you know, I'll stream with you guys, you know, when it's time to stream. But I'm just gonna keep like working on my skills. So
Oh
to
yeah.
speak.
Oh no, that's fine, man. I'm just like, I can't do that because I won't play anymore. My mind does not work that way. I don't even finish video games. I started Cyberpunk like 6 times. I haven't even got out of the
Oh.
prologue.
It's funny. You know what I finally finished?
Huh.
It's a weird game to play out of nowhere. Far Cry, the original.
Holy shit, the first one?
the original from way back.
Wow.
Yeah, from way back in the day. It's 20 years old. It's a 20-year-old game. I finally finished
We
it.
played 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I actually played 2.
Yeah, so did I,
don't
briefly.
remember those, but-
Again, didn't finish it.
No, I don't think I played 2. I don't even know when that one came
It was
out.
tough. 2 was tough.
Yeah.
Oh, Far Cry 1 is no piece of cake.
No.
Back when they made games hard and not just a story.
Oh my god. Yes. Incredibly difficult. The last level is like damn near impossible. Like I must have gone through it so many times before I finally succeeded. It was a nightmare.
Crazy
But
stuff.
I don't even think, I could be wrong, but I didn't, when I went looking through the options for like quick save and quick load, they don't exist. So your game saves at the checkpoints.
Yep.
You have to make it to the checkpoint in order to continue.
The way it used to be, man.
Yeah. The way
Like, all
games
games
used to be
were.
are, you know, but
You had a checkpoint.
but
You
I'm
had,
like-
one checkpoint per level.
but they're like, nowadays it's like we can make the game really hard as long as we give them quick save and quick load. Then
Yeah.
the difficulty doesn't matter. It can be as hard as we want, you
Yep.
know,
That's true.
Because you
too.
can just restart.
because you can always just save scum to get through,
Yeah.
which
That sucks.
doesn't feel like actual gaming.
not fun,
Well, like
but
remember
I get
Mario
it.
Brothers, the very first Mario.
Yeah.
There was those quick saves. Yeah, you started as the little Mario, like one hit, but you got those little flags, man.
You are thinking of something else.
You're thinking of something else.
You are thinking of Super Mario World, sir.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
I might be. I am. Fuck.
The flags in Super Mario 1 were at the
oh, that
end
was
of
the
the
end of
level.
every level.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I haven't played Mario forever.
Now Super Mario
Clearly.
World, Super Mario
Shit.
World had half-point checkpoints.
You're right. Yep. Damn,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
I know my Mario games.
Hell yeah. But other than that, I'm gonna keep streaming on there. I think with you guys.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also
It's
gonna do
super fun. We should absolutely do it more.
Augie got me to get this game called Say No More. I've never played it, but he's like, you really should do it. And Augie, give the synopsis of this game.
I mean, it's just basically you join a company, you got a custom character, and you work for them. And they ask you to do tasks. But the game is called Say No More. And I don't want to spoil any of it, so anyone who doesn't have played it or would like to see the stream of it, basically it's got a good message. That's all I'll say.
So I'm excited to try it out, so I'm going to stream that one day, which will be a lot of fun.
A good self-help message.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll post it on there. So if you're on Twitch or want to follow us, follow me at Midnight Smoke on there and do the little bell thingy for notifications. 'Cause I don't know when I'm going to do this shit yet. But I'm also going to stream the Indiana Jones game because I got that as part of Game Pass. So
I heard it was good.
I watched him play the intro of it,
and I was like, I had to turn it off, and I'm like, this is really. I'm gonna save it because I don't want to play it until I start doing it.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure it ran and worked and everything like that. So we just played like the first 5 minutes of it, and yeah, it looks awesome.
It was crazy.
Very cool. Well, that looks to be another good chunk. Should we take another break?
Yes, sir. Sounds great.
All right, we will come back for part 3 right after this. Hey man, welcome back. It's time for part 3. We're just gonna talk about what else is going on. Stevie, you said you still had more.
I have a couple more things real quick to talk
So
about.
what else has been going on?
The next thing we have is again with the streaming, we're gonna be doing a New Year's Eve stream. I'm pretty sure. With DJ Xanthus on radio airwaves, and he's gonna allow us to be on his station and pick some songs, I think, and talk and shit.
Shiza. So wait,
it's not like a stream.
He's gonna be teaching, and we're going to be.
Well, we're not streaming.
Oh,
he's
okay.
doing the thing because it's through radio airwaves.
Yeah.
And I think he streams it on their Discord or something in there too.
Sure.
Yep. So we'll be in there and we'll be I don't know, I guess commentating and shit and like doing stuff.
Nice.
Maybe have a little fun. Get down tonight. You know. Music stuffs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like last time.
Yeah, kind of like last time.
Pretty good.
That was awesome, man. You did like a whole block of stuff.
He did a BFYTW block, which was just our request.
Awesome.
2 of Stevie's.
That was so good.
One of which he was there for, and one of which Stevie apparently just dipped out the room or something.
No, I was there.
I was like shouting at you, like, "Hey, Steve, it's your song, and he didn't say anything. He just kept completely silent.
No, I could hear it. My Discord. With my headset switches by itself sometimes to default.
Jesus.
In the middle of us playing games, it'll just do it, and I can't hear you guys, but I can still talk and I can hear everything else.
It's like something disconnects his mic or
Yeah.
something like that, and then
switches his mic over.
So the only other thing I could think of is that if you set whatever you're using as default and then set Discord to default, so that way no matter what, it just keeps going back to that.
I've tried.
No,
it's something with it doesn't work with the way it's the headset because it works fine with everything else.
Yeah.
Something with that headset. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. But
Jeebus.
Yeah, he played. I think we started with Eazy-E, and then after that we went to REM.
No, it was my request.
Oh, your request after that.
Which was Kwarashi's Mr. Jinx.
Yes.
Which is that song you've heard like in the late 90s, early 2000s a ton of times on the radio and then just vanished.
Yep.
Just disappeared. This is like the definition of a one-hit wonder. I found it randomly on my PS3.
What?
And I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this song. And I'm like, it's still a banger. So I'm like, I'll throw it up in the requests. Why not?
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, I never heard that song. And I'm like, I'm surprised because it was on the radio like all the time when it was growing up in the 90s and early college. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this song is everywhere. Never followed it up with anything. Never got another hit again. Poor guy. I don't know who Kwarashi is. It might be a girl for all I know. I have no idea.
But no, it was fucking awesome, man. Like, he played a whole block of
And
stuff.
then he played REM, Losing My Religion. And that's when I was convinced that Stevie had me muted.
Wasn't you? I could hear everything fine. I was jamming along.
And I concocted this whole thing that
I know, because I'm looking at the chat, and I'm like,
Stevie
what the fuck is he
wasn't
talking about? I can't
Stevie
even
wasn't
type.
actually Stevie.
That was funny.
That Augie was actually posting for him.
I had no idea what was even happening.
Because I'd said in the chat the phrase that I know will always get the same reaction from Stevie. Eggs are for fertility, bunnies are for shagging. It's the spring festival. Because it
so
always has that
funny.
effect. Always.
Oh my god, it's so good, man. Because that poor fucking bunny.
You know what's really funny? So we've been doing it wrong all these years.
Yeah, I know.
I just went back and I listened to the original, the Eddie Izzard thing, and he goes, he says it differently. He's like, bunnies are for shagging, eggs for fertility. And he just interrupts himself because people are losing their shit. Like it's the spring festival.
Jorge changed it.
Yeah, Jorge definitely made it his own, and it
so
included a little hip thrust
Yes.
for the shagging, and which was unnecessary and which Eddie Izzard did not do.
It was so necessary.
But it just makes Stevie laugh harder.
It's in my head forever, dude. I love it so much.
So I said that out loud, got no reaction, and I was like, he's definitely not there. Like,
Or he's dead.
Something's up, or he's dead. I don't know what's happening. So I posted about it. It was an imposter. It was actually Augie who was on the keyboard. Stevie played along and pretended to be Augie. And then I typed in the phrase, eggs are for fertility, bunnies are for shagging, and Stevie laughed my ass off. And I'm like, oh no, it was Stevie all along. It was so funny.
That's how you can tell.
Posing as me, you could.
Oh my god.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it was a good time.
It was a good night. It was a good night.
Yeah, no, that was a great night. So yeah, check out DJ Xanthus, Radio Airwaves and stuff. He's in our
As
BFY
always,
group, and he's always
super
posting
friend
in
of the
music
show.
section.
He's an incredible
Great
dude.
Got to get him back on to play some games.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then the last thing is I hung out with Jorge's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a great time, and Ras went with me, and we hung out there for like a half hour or so, but she brought her book of Thane, and she'd like you to sign it when you get a moment after this today.
No.
And then you and I are going to get together with her, and we're all going to go have dinner and stuff, and then you can give her the book back then.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. So she said after the holidays.
I'm sold.
Like, heck yeah.
I'm
Fuck
sold.
yeah,
I'm
dude.
in.
It's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
Yeah, most definitely. I cannot wait.
No, I know. It's going to be nice, man.
I haven't seen her since
It's been a bit.
just after Jorge passed.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Oh, no, she came to the campfire.
No, yeah, she came to the fire and stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That was the last time I saw her, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to
But that was still like
I tried to catch up
year
with her
or two ago?
Yeah, it was about
It was some time.
but last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the beginning of this year, we only had like one fire. It sucked. We were supposed to have like a bunch of them, and it didn't happen. Spring, we're having fires, bitch.
We're burning shit.
We're burning shit, motherfuckers.
Not unless it burns itself first.
That's true. Augie,
Yeah.
how's your week been, sir?
Oh, Christmas, holidays, all that good stuff.
Right.
I'm not going to go into detail about the house nearly catching on fire because I probably said that in like 50 places by now.
House almost caught on fire.
Yeah, just FYI. But
check out the smoke session. Check out the smoke
anyway, yeah, check out the smoke session. That's not why it almost caught on fire.
Oh God, no, that's not why.
But
we talk about it there.
But anyways, so
Derfurk?
Anyways, beyond that, yeah, it's just been a nice holiday. Just hanging out, playing video games, playing a lot of Vermintide. I'm so glad I got you guys into it because I was so tired of playing it by myself. It sucks when you get like, man, this is a really cool co-op game. Wish I could convince anyone to co-op with me.
Well, that's how I felt about Vermintide 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised though. The thing is, I love Vermintide. I just didn't know.
I don't like those games normally. Like this one.
Yeah, he doesn't like them normally.
Vermintide 2, luckily, because there's a lot of range.
Yeah,
and that's what I don't play.
It's mostly a first-person slasher, like fighting. Like Skyrim, effectively.
Yeah, if you played Left 4 Dead, that's basically what it is.
Right. Exactly.
Instead of zombies, it's rats.
And instead of only guns, you also have melee weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that CB has.
And your guns are less like modern guns and more like ball muskets. And small like old medieval Gatling guns and crossbows and bows and magical staffs.
But it works.
1-shot pistols and 8-shot revolving
Yes.
revolving barrel pistols, which are just ridiculous.
That's cool. That's fucking cool.
It is cool. It is
Hell yes.
How does it fire accurately? By Holy Sigmar alone.
Yes. Somehow these guns actually fire accurately, despite how they worked in real life.
yeah, not accurately at all.
Not a little bit. Not a
And
little
like
bit.
Rifling wasn't a thing.
and effectively like 30 feet.
Yeah, effective range, not much.
No.
Um,
But yeah, Vermintide's been fun, man.
Yeah, other than that, it's just mostly gaming because I'm on my vacation time and all that.
Hell yeah.
But, you know, spring's coming up fast. Faster than I even I
Very
expected. So I'll be
quickly.
back to the daily grind once more. It'll be a probably another fast summer, honestly.
Right? Probably. More than likely it will be.
But yeah, not a whole lot going on. I think it was brought up to my attention that I've been sitting on an entire army of bolt action characters and have yet to play the damn game or paint them.
Yep.
oh, yeah.
Yep.
There is
So-
that.
So I'm probably possibly won't do it this winter.
He's not going to do it again. Just like you said last winter.
Yeah.
We should bust the paints out, man. You got that little table. Just
I
sit and
know,
watch
that's
some
the fucked up
videos.
part. I have the
He's got
primer,
everything he
I
needs.
have the paints, I have the brushes. I can literally just sit down and do it. And I got other stuff I want to do.
Put on a good song and get you in the mood that feels appropriate for bolt action and just
stream a
sit
video
down
or
and get it
anything.
done.
Yeah. That's the thing. You just got to start. Once you start,
Yeah.
you'll be good.
Getting started is always the hardest
Yeah.
part.
Because it's like, I got to clear this whole area. I got to clear this. I
Which
gotta get
really
all stuff
fucked up
out.
is I did start on one of my Sherman tanks I had, and I started camoing it out and everything like that, and then I just stopped. I don't know why. I think something came up, distracted me. I couldn't do it anymore.
It got cold out.
I don't even think it was that.
It got nice out.
It just, I don't know. I don't know if it was loss of interest or just literally something else came up, but
It happens, dude. It's all good. But we'll do it this year. Paint your shit.
yeah.
Steve's like, I want to play bolt action.
I want to shoot motherfuckers.
Right, yeah, we both have them.
Yeah.
And the rules just got updated. We just got to get access to them, but
Yep, and then we can start 3D printing terrain.
yeah.
Because I got a 3D printer out over there. It's all
Just
ready
gotta
to
get
go.
the plastics.
Yep, I got
and the
enough in
resin.
there to do something small. Nothing crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh shit! And we're gonna come and hang out with you this week.
Hell you are.
Besides that, yeah.
Fuck yeah!
So instead of
Hell yeah, you
D&D this week because of scheduling conflict, as mentioned earlier, scheduling is fucking impossible.
Especially as
Yep.
adults. Again, it's harder.
Um,
It's so much harder.
So instead,
Yeah,
we're gonna
hard.
come over play hockey.
Hell yeah! And then
Since we haven't
whatever
done a
else.
bit.
But definitely some hockey. I don't know what else you want to do, but I'm down, man.
I'm always down for
We'll
hockey.
grab some
Always.
food on the way over, and then
Hell yeah.
I considered
Fuck
bringing over the board game Loop too, so you could try it out.
Hmm?
Because I know
You can play board games. You just want to play board games too.
Or we could do
one
each.
hockey and board games.
Yeah, we can do one of each for sure. I'm down for whatever.
You kind of have to play hockey.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we come over. We gotta play at least one game.
Yeah, we'll do at least one game of that.
And then we'll do board games and just chill. for the
Yeah,
rest
whatever
of it.
time we have left.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, or vice versa. Either way, it doesn't really matter.
Loops takes like 20 minutes, so maybe
Oh,
leave it for
jeez.
the end.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, remember? Don't you
Oh, it
remember
is
half
quick.
the games? It's
Yeah,
not-
some of them do.
Some of them are quick. Depends on the game type and how quickly he shits on you.
Yes, not you, the doctor.
Yeah, the good doctor.
Without the PhD, he just calls himself a doctor. He's not really a doctor. He's a scientist. Thinks he's special. He's not.
To any scientists listening, you absolutely are special, and please continue to do what you're doing.
But not Dr. Foe, because he's literally fake.
Yeah,
That
fuck
guy,
you, Fo.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
You know, there's a real Dr. Fo. Like, oh.
yeah, some poor doctor named Foe.
His name means fake.
Yeah, Foe as in
I
F-A-U-X.
was born with it. It's not my fault.
My name is Real Foe.
I'm a real foe for show.
You could have always become a villain,
Oh, that'd have been
and in so
awesome.
doing, you would have been a fake villain, which would have made you a good guy.
Whoa. That's genius.
Augie likes the simplicity of my logic.
That's so genius. Oh my god.
Simplistic is definitely a way to put it.
Hey.
No.
Anyway, I think that's going to be an episode. I certainly think we squeezed enough out of our lives to provide some entertainment for you listening at home. Hope you've enjoyed it.
So.
Hope you've enjoyed our ramblings and our insane Stevie.
Thank you.
He already said rambling, so he couldn't say it a second time.
Yeah, right. I do love when people enjoy me.
Yes. He's down for anything, and I should know. So
down like the bottom I am. It's a joke.
No, it's not.
Oh,
So,
it's not.
thanks everybody for listening. Hope you've had a great time. I certainly have. If you want to follow us, then you're weird, but you can.
If you're weird.
You can follow me at Pantsless Erin. You can follow Stevie at
Midnight Smoke.
You can follow Augie at
Augie Doggy 08.
You can follow the show at BFYTW Podcast. You can send us emails at BFYTWpodcast@gmail.com. If we like your email, we'll read it out live on the show. Thank you so much for anyone who sends stuff that way. But you can also leave us comments if you join our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/BFYTW and join the ranks of such elite people as William M., Kacey S., the GateLeapers, Jeramey F., Erin R., David M., Bridget from Long Island, David A., Kristin F., Justin B., Donna M., Mexican, Crunchie, M. Blade, and Crystal D. Thank you so much for helping to make the show better and better every single episode and allowing us to afford to do things like we're going to do for episode 250. Super excited about that. But that's coming up. Enjoy it when it does come out. If you don't want to splurge out the $5 a month we are asking for our Patreon, you can always follow us for free. We do give some free stuff on Patreon for people who just follow us. You will get some extra goodies that way. And it doesn't cost you a cent. But if you want, it's just $5 a month. You get a ton of extra stuff. You get extra shows. You get access to our Discord. You get access to our smoke sessions. You get access to all the extra stuff that we do, the behind the scenes and the pre and mid rolls of every episode that we do tend to wind up on Patreon for people to enjoy. And you'll find out what the fuck we were talking about before we come back from breaks. Like how Stevie thinks deer can't see orange.
It's true. It's true. Human camouflage.
Human camouflage.
Not how it works.
Do you think they can see blue? Like the Blue Man Group?
If you want to move on, like I do.
Erin's like from this plane of existence now.
Finally, the last way to contact us is to leave us a voicemail. Go to bfytwpod.com, which is our website. Go to the contact us section. There is a little widget. You can leave a 90-second voicemail, and we will play it out live on the show. We might edit it out if you're a jerk, but as long as you're cool, we'll leave it in and play it for everyone to hear. So it's a great way to let us know what you think and also have your voice be heard, literally. And that is going to be it from us. And why, gentlemen?
Because fuck you. That's why.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Ooh, well.
Augie, I fell again.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Hey, Mushroom, what's up, buddy?
Hey, so, you know, you want to buy some drugs?
I mean, I'm here, aren't I?
Oh, you came out on purpose this time. I see, recurring customer. I love those.
Then I wanted you...
Just kind of lonely down here. You know, it's only like, you know, a circumference of like a few fucking feet.
Yeah,
So it's just the two of us down here. Like, I don't even, there's like nowhere to go. It's like, you know how most original wells, they go down into like a natural cave system? Like, yeah, no, not even this. It's like somebody dug a hole, like 10 feet, and that's it.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's like nothing down here. Like, but I wanted to tell you something. We were recording our podcast, BFYTW, and we got a voice message, and I mean, I saw the email, and it said from Mushroom. Was that you?
There's a lot of mushrooms out there, my man. It could have been anybody.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was you, 'cause maybe we talked about the podcast when I fell down here last time.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that, but, yeah. You thought it was me? That's funny. Look around, man. There's nothing here. What could I possibly have gotten to an email and what website you were on and internet access? You think we got Wi-Fi down here? You're crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It must have been.
I was selling you drugs, but I think you're already on them.
It's possible, man. It's possible. But all right. Well, here's the money. I'll take those other thingies.
Oh yeah. The shrooms that weren't very good. I think that was an amount consumed problem. I think if you up the dosage a little bit, it'll work. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Maybe it was probably me fucking up. So I'll do better next time.
I think it was more caution than any kind of fuck up. But
caution.
to its their own.
All right. Well, thank you, Mushroom. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. You sclamber up that wall. That's right. Up 10 feet. Yep. Okay, bye.
Okay, I'm out. Holy crap. Bye, Mushroom. Have a great day. Hi, Augie.
Oh my god.
Guess what I got?
Better shrooms.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't buy it from that mushroom guy.
No. Not at all.